I'm Miyako. I'm a 37-year-old office worker. I work at a very famous company. I've been steadily climbing the ranks, and if I do say so myself, I'm a high-earning elite. But I've got a big problem at home. Hey lady, I told you to buy snacks because my friends are coming over. She's Saki. She's my husband Jun's stepdaughter and an 11-year-old elementary school student. But she doesn't accept me as her mother. Oh yeah, I bought snacks. I got a big bag at the grocery store, so everyone can have some. What? Are you kidding me? Grocery store snacks? I go to an elite private school. If I serve grocery store snacks, I'll be laughed at. It's normal to at least have department store snacks. And it's even normal to offer cakes every time. That's why you're useless, you're thoughtless and boring. I'm sorry, but don't you think that's a bit harsh to say to your mom? Mom? Huh? You're not my mom. I don't even recognize you as my mom. Anyway, what about my allowance for this week? You promised me $100 every week. Saki, I don't think a kid should have that much money. How about $100 a month instead? Whoa, you really don't get it. At my school, it's normal to have brand name clothes and bags. Do you want me to look shabby and get mocked? That's not what I meant. Then hand over the allowance. It's the least you can do. Alright, here's your allowance for this week. You should have given it from the start. I won't say thank you. I got married when Saki was 6. She used to go to a regular daycare. But right after we got married, my husband Jun suggested something unexpected.
Miyako, you earn a lot. So how about enrolling Saki in an elite private school?
We can afford it, but don't those schools require a lot of parental involvement? I'm really busy with work and might not be able to participate in events.
Oh, if that's the issue, I'll quit my job and become a stay-at-home dad.
What?
My income has never even come close to yours, so this is a great opportunity.
I guess that's true, but still, the way you say it.
Come on. I'll handle the childcare and the housework, and you can focus on your job.
In the end, despite my reservations, I decided to enroll Saki in the elite private school. However, she started picking up bad habits there and became increasingly spoiled and demanding to the point where it was impossible to ignore her behavior. Sure, it's tough if she gets mocked at school, but this is too much. I have some responsibility for leaving the child rearing to Jun, but I should talk to him about this. When I brought it up to Jun, his reaction was cold. Jun, about Saki's spending habits.
So what? We have the money. It would be a waste not to use it.
We have money, but I'm the one earning it. It's not unlimited.
Oh, so you're rubbing it in my face that I don't work? You agreed I'll be a stay-at-home dad. I handle the housework and childcare, so don't complain.
That's not what I meant.
Then what? Oh, I get it. You're jealous because Saki doesn't see you as her mom. Don't worry about it. It's natural she doesn't warm up to you since you are never home.
There's no point talking to Jun. Maybe my mother-in-law will understand. Desperate, I called my mother-in-law. Hello, mother-in-law? Miyako, what's the matter? Well, actually, after explaining the situation, my mother-in-law spoke seriously. I've kept this quiet, but Jun's ex-wife, Ryoko, left after racking up debt. What? She always had a spending problem, and I was worried. She spent money without thinking, and suddenly she was in debt. Then she left Jun and baby Saki, saying she didn't need a poor man. Maybe Saki inherited that from Ryoko. I see. If that's the case, It's not Saki's fault. I need to face this head on. The next day, I called Saki into the living room. Lady, what's up? I'm busy updating my social media. Social media? To show off the brand bag you bought today? Yeah, so what? I bought it with my allowance and I can spend my money how I want. Oh, there's a new brand release coming, so I need an extra $300. I have to put my foot down. Saki, it's not right for a grade schooler to have so much money. You'll have problems in the future with this attitude. From now on, you'll get $100 a month. What? Even $100 a month is a lot. Try managing with that amount. It's for your own good. What? That's not enough. I need at least $500 a week to keep up with the brands. You want me to be an outcast at school? That's not what I want. But there are more important things to prioritize. Stop making excuses. The only thing you can do for me is to give me money. Even Dad and Mom said you're just a boring woman who earns money. What? Dad and Mom? Oh no. Saki's face turned pale. Saki, what do you mean by mom? Do you have another mom besides me? I don't know. I'm going to bed. What is going on? Could it be? I started secretly watching Jun and Saki without them noticing. A week later, I quietly returned home and overheard a critical conversation. Hey, Dad! Where are we going on vacation next month?
Let's see. We have been to all the domestic spots. Let's go abroad.
Yay! Mom's coming too, right?
Yeah, Miyako has a long business trip. So we'll enjoy a family trip with just you, me, and Mom.
Yay! I only have one mom.
That's right. Ryoko is your only mom.
This can't be real. So Jun's been seeing his ex-wife all this time and Saki knew? Stunned by the situation, I listened to even harsher words from them.
But really, I'm glad I married Miyako. She's a perfect money source.
Yeah, that clueless woman doesn't even know she's just being milked for money. I stood there in shock, but gradually, I felt anger rising within me. This is unforgivable. I'll make them pay for this. I carried out my revenge on the day I told Jun and Saki I was going on a business trip. Pretending to leave for work, I timed my return perfectly. I'm home.
Miyako?
Lady, what are you doing here? Well, why do you think? By the way, you sure have a lot of luggage. Looks like you're heading out on a family trip? What's going on? At first, they looked uncomfortable as I questioned them, but then they started to act defiantly.
Who cares? I'm just taking Saki on a little trip.
Yeah, I'm just going on a fun family trip with Dad. You're not even my real mom, so get lost. That was the last straw for me. Fine, I'll leave. I'm not your real mom anyway.
What?
Didn't you hear me? I said I'm divorcing you and leaving this house, and I won't give you another cent.
You were joking, right?
You're just going to abandon us without money? Yes, that's right. From now on, you'll have to fend for yourselves. What?
You can't just do that. Remember, you are the one asking for a divorce. I'll demand alimony and child support. Don't think you can escape us.
Hey, if Lady and Dad get divorced, that's actually good for us. Get out and never come back. The ones who need to leave are you too, right? Father-in-law, mother-in-law?
What? Jun.
You.
Dad? Mom? What are you doing here?
Miyako told us everything about how awful you've been.
I doubted it at first, but to think you've become such a terrible person. You can't say that. I was just taking my daughter on a trip with the money Miyako earned. What's so wrong about that?
It's not just that. You weren't just going on a trip with Saki, were you?
What do you mean?
June, Saki, what's all the noise about? Oh, Ryoko, long time no see.
Since the divorce, right? 5 years?
Father-in-law? Mother-in-law? This isn't what it looks like. Yes, we're divorced, but Saki needs a mother, so we sometimes meet up.
You were living it up with Miyako's money, weren't you?
No, that's not. Don't try to lie. We have all the evidence. Nice to meet you, Ryoko. I'm Miyako, Jun's second wife. I found these when I went through Jun's wallet. These are receipts from your little trips together, right? Here's a fancy restaurant. And here's for your brand name clothes. You sure spent a lot. You know it's theft to use someone else's money without permission, right? You'll be paying it all back. No way. Stop it! Don't talk to my mom like that, lady. Your job is to earn money. You get a big salary, so stop whining about a little spending. What?
Yeah, Saki's right. You complain about her spending, but this is normal for rich elites. You're just a stingy, nagging woman who only cares about earning money. That's why we brought Ryoko back to be Saki's mom.
Exactly. Using your money for Saki is only fair. Don't act high and mighty when you don't even do housework or childcare. What? This is unbelievable. They're really doubling down.
Saki is the one suffering.
Yeah, apologize. That's right. Saki's suffering? I don't think so. She's not my daughter after all. What? Why do you look so shocked? You've always said I'm not your mom. Isn't this what you wanted? Well, yeah, but still. Don't give me that it was just a joke or I didn't mean it. Nonsense. You have your real mom, Ryoko, don't you? Well, I don't know if she'll take care of you. After all, you've been using my money to hire babysitters for housework and childcare, right?
How do you know that?
It wasn't hard to find out. I thought it was strange that the housework was always clean even though Jun never did housework. I hoped he was at least handling things while I worked. But to be betrayed like this...
Dad, Mom, help me. Please, convince Miyako. Jun, we're done with you.
From now on, you're on your own.
No way. Dad, Mom, you are abandoning me? Don't act like a victim. You brought this on yourself.
If it gets really bad, we'll take care of Saki. But you won't live in luxury anymore. No way! Dad, we'll be okay, right? We'll get alimony and child support from Lady and live like before, right?
Well...
Yeah, Mom and Dad can remarry. And Lady will have to support us. Mom and Dad love each other. And it's better if that annoying woman leaves us alone. Seeing Saki's lack of remorse, I finally snapped. Enough! You don't seem to understand, so I'll make it clear. What you did is theft and infidelity. In court, you'll be the ones paying alimony and you'll handle child support yourselves. I calculated the money you've spent. It's about $100,000. You didn't save any of it, and your accounts are empty? That's no excuse. I'll hire a lawyer and make sure you pay it all back. Get ready. Oh, and one more thing. You need to leave this house. I bought it with my money. I'm not planning to live here anymore, so I'll sell it as soon as you're gone.
No, please forgive me, Miyako. Ryoko tricked me. I won't contact her anymore, and I'll stop living lavishly. Just don't kick us out.
What? You're blaming me? You said I could use your wife's money, so I took you back. You traitor? Dad, Mom! They're throwing each other under the bus in front of their child. This is just pathetic. Saki, I'm not heartless. I'll give June enough money to live on for a while. If you stop living extravagantly and live within your means, you'll get by. But you need to change your ways. You don't want to end up like your dad and mom, do you? That's settled then. June and Saki, pack your things and leave. This isn't your home anymore.
Wait! Miyako!
Mom, don't leave me. It was too late for any pleas. I felt a sense of relief as I got rid of the parasites feeding off my wealth. After that, June and I divorced officially. Since he had been taking care of Saki, he got custody. Naturally, Saki couldn't continue her previous lifestyle and transferred to a public school. I'm supposed to be special, an elite. People tried to accept her, but her arrogant behavior made it hard for her to make friends. After the divorce, as expected, they quickly spent the money I left them.
Why is there no money left?
It's your fault for not saving any. You should have made more money for me to spend.
What? Don't be ridiculous. You spoiled woman.
Eventually, they separated, but since I sued both Jun and Ryoko for alimony, neither could escape their debt. They would pay for betraying and deceiving me. Later on, Saki, abandoned by Jun and Ryoko, was taken in by her grandparents. They taught her proper manners and financial sense. I'm not the one to blame. She still showed no signs of remorse, so it would be a long time before she could lead a decent life. As for me, I focused on my work more than ever and lived a fulfilling life. I continue to rise in my career, and I'm set to become a department head soon.
Congratulations, Miyako.
Congrats! Thank you. After the divorce, I stayed away from romance, but recently I met a wonderful man through work. He respected my work ethic and dedication.
Seeing you work so hard, Miyako, really inspires me.
Oh, thank you. Our relationship grew from these simple conversations. He appreciated my commitment to my work, not my income or status. That's why I fell for him. And today, I have a date with him, which I've been eagerly waiting.
Miyako, I love you. I know you've been through a lot in the past, but please, can you trust me?
Of course. I know I can trust you. We will likely get married soon. But I'm confident that our relationship will be nothing like my marriage with Jun. He sees me as a person, not just for my money. With thoughts of a bright future, I snuggled close to the one I love.